Hello, everyone. This is Top for Glory, episode 217. We are 48 hours removed off of the kickstart to the road to WrestleMania. We are 48 hours removed off of the most important battle royal in all of wrestling. We are 48 hours removed off of the Royal Rumble. But before I talk about the Royal Rumble, you guys already know, introduction is always a must. I'm Nick B4, here to bring you episode 217. And this is the 2025 Royal Rumble review. Before I even talk about this pay-per-view, I just want to say, damn, it feels good to be back. The last episode you guys got was the awards, which I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully on the road to WrestleMania, Smooth will be joining me. Just so happens that, our work schedules are constantly just like avoiding each other. So hopefully he'll be here for like Elimination Chamber or whatever the hell else they got in store for us in the WWE. In case you guys haven't noticed, Top for Glory has a new look where we have new intro music. We have a new banner. You'll also see the new outro later. But that's enough about Top for Glory. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed the awards. But here you are for the review. So let's start us off right. Let's start us off with the Royal Rumble, the Women's Royal Rumble, and the winner being none other than 15 times Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. Before I talk about Charlotte, I want to talk about the fun I had watching this. And that was, I love the comebacks. I love the surprises. I think if you guys are longtime Talk for Glory fans, if you guys have been listening to us for quite some time, you guys should know that Alexa Bliss is one of my favorites in WWE. So to see her come back, especially with that little Bray Wyatt jacket, that was awesome. That hit me right in the feels. She's a good friend for that. And then the WWE debut of Jordynne Grace, that was awesome. For you guys that are huge TNA fans, I know you guys got real excited for that. Roxanne Perez is undoubtedly the MVP of the Royal Rumble this year. And in case you guys forgot what me and Smooth already said, it's when it comes to who's lasted the longest in the Rumble, we kind of want that record to stand for at least like 2-3 years. If it keeps getting broken every year, like I think it stood every year and then it just gets broken. Yeah, congrats to Roxanne for that breaking the record. But again, that record keeps getting broken, and I don't know how excited I should be or impressed on a record that's constantly broken. If the record's constantly broken, does that make it a good record? Some food for thought, maybe. Uh, yeah, I'm just trying my hardest to avoid talking about Charlotte. I know Smooth was here; he would be all over this. He's definitely one of the bigger Charlotte fans. But who had an impressive showing outside of Raquel? Io was my pick. If you guys want a quick predictions on what me and Smooth thought for predictions, we agreed on Io. We said Sammy or Jay. Pretty sure for like the tag match, we would have probably said DIY. And for the ladder match, it was obviously Cody. Maybe there was like a 20% chance we wanted Kevin Steen to win, but yeah. So that's your predictions. Now back to the review. Yeah, I don't know how else to say this, but so this match was awesome, except for the winner. There's something about like a winner, not just in WWE, but like in all wrestling for me, where it's like if you have a good match, but to me the wrong winner, the wins kind of get sucked out for me. Like I think the last time I felt this was Private Party versus Young Bucks at Wrestle Dream. Like yeah, they won like on a Dynamite, but them not winning at Wrestle Dream just kind of just like killed it for me. Now I don't know if that's just a me thing, but to me, there's right place, right time, and Charlotte Flair winning the winning her second Royal Rumble in women's history. That kind of just like took it out for me. Like the returns were great. Trish Stratus was another one of my favorites. But also, how can I just ignore this? Julia, Stephanie McCurr, just awesome, just breathtaking. As a Stardom fan, I loved watching that. I wasn't a fan of their first match, but seeing them in the Rumble felt really good to see. But yeah, I'm gonna stop stalling. Congratulations, Charlotte, on being the two-time Royal Rumble winner. And let's see who you pick. Are you going for Tiffany Stratton? Or are you going for who was the women's champion on Raw? We're going for Tiffany Stratton or Rhea Ripley. There we go. How could I forget after, they hot potatoed the title? Well, not hot potato. They kept it on the same two people. But, yeah. I'm going to be real. I kind of don't care who she picks. So I'm not even going to, fantasy book who I think she should. I kind of don't care. She can pick anyone she wants. I'm just not interested in Charlotte Flair win. If Io won, I would have been like, oh, okay. If maybe Rhea, that would be cool. Or Tiffany Stratton, that would be actually interesting. Another one, well, for me, that I actually wanted to win, I wanted Zelina Vega to win. For you guys that know me, I am a huge Zelina Vega fan, and I am still waiting for her to get her moment. So, yes, I did want Zelina Vega to win the Royal Rumble. Hopefully next year is her year. And hopefully next year, Talk for Glory will give you predictions. Because I would love to talk about Zelina Vega winning a Royal Rumble, possibly. Also, if you guys can't tell in my voice, I was sick for a bit, so I'm coming down from it. But I'm better now. I'm not going to lie. It did sound pretty fucked up to the point where I couldn't do the review probably yesterday. But we'll be right back. All right, we're back. And that's enough praising Charlotte. Congrats. Face whoever you want. I don't care. On to the next. It is for the WWE Tag Team Championships. It is the Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, one of the greatest tag teams in wrestling, versus Do It Yourself Because No One Else Will, DIY, Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano. For a 2 out of 3 falls match, this was awesome. But again, it's Gargano, it's Ciampa, it's Shelley, it's Sabin. What did I expect? A miss? These four can't miss. When it came to this match, some of my favorite spots is the fake out tag. I loved that Johnny did a fake out tag similar to when Cesaro did a fake out tag to Sheamus, and that's how the Bar won the tag team championships. That was just smart as hell to me. It was amazing. It got a pop out of me. But then the next pinfall, no miscommunications, but most of the Machine Guns were able to tie it up. But that final pinfall was what really mattered. And normally after a tag team title match is over, I'm like, all right, now these guys can be over with. You know what I want now? Now I want DIY and Motor City Machine Guns and maybe another tag team for WrestleMania to put the tag team championships in a ladder match. What other tag team do you guys think should be in there? I think the Street Profits. The Street Profits are back. The Street Profits are up. And it's not that they want the smoke. The Street Profits want the championships. I'm looking forward to what Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins will bring to the tag division. Hopefully it's something new. I was always under the impression that Montez should go solo, but I'm just going to have to be waiting a little longer. But a heel Montez Ford is an interesting one because I and a couple of my other friends have booked a heel Montez Ford whenever we're playing WWE Universe, WWE 2K on Universe mode, and he does magic. So who knows? Maybe he's a heel in the making that we just have to wait out on. But that's praising the Street Profits. I gotta give credit to DIY. A heel DIY is what's best for business. So congratulations, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, on retaining the tag team championships. And again, I'll say this now. For WrestleMania, give me DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns versus the Street Profits in a ladder match for the tag team championships. But we're not done talking about championships, because now we're going to talk about ladder matches, and we're also going to talk about the WWE Tag Team Championship. I mean, WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. That being the challenger, Kevin Steen. Because Saturday night, we saw Kevin Steen versus the American Nightmare, Cody fucking Rhodes. This match was fucking awesome. It got it's going to get the Talk for Lloyd star rating, but it got gameplay. So, guys, go check that out. This match was brutal. I was hoping that we would see like a bridge to ladder in between the rings, and then Kevin Owens would go for a package power driver. That would be something from his ROH days. I was on the verge of my seat because I was thinking to myself, if Cody has to lose, a ladder match sounds like the best idea. And I think commentary said it, where Kevin Owens has the most title opportunities at Royal Rumble. I don't know if they meant Universal or in general, but goddamn, he's got the most opportunities. And can someone pull up his record? Like how many times has he won? How many times has he lost? Because for the last 4 years, he's been a loser, sadly. But Cody in this match finally shut up a lot of people. And I really do mean a lot of people. For the longest time, we were saying his WWE title run it's boring, it's putting people to sleep, and all these things. But Kevin Owens dragged the best match out of Cody's title run. And yes, I will say that. Between WrestleMania to now, Cody has not had an entertaining Universal title match. You guys can debate me in the Discord. I don't care. I have not been interested, not a single bit, in it. But this ladder match got me on the edge of my seat. What got me twice was the first one when Sammy came out after KO did some move. I don't know what the hell he calls it, but he does something from like the top rope or middle rope, and Cody just springboards off of a mini ladder, and KO's head also hits that ladder, and they're both down, and like everyone's coming out, from referees to Maddox to Magnus to Sami Zayn, which I was really wondering, like, why was Sami Zayn there? And then another thing that was kind of confusing me was, why the hell is the referee holding back Sami? Dude, it's no DQ. Like, no matter how you slice it, it's no DQ. If Sami wants, he can unhook the championship and give it to KO. Like, I don't know why the referee was holding back Sami. If Sami wanted to, he could have gone up to Kevin and picked him up and thrown him in the ring. I, again, don't know why there was a referee holding back Sami. But as someone who's been waiting years, literal years, for Kevin Owens to do a package power driver to anyone in WWE, we were so close. We were so close to do it on air, not like after the show. I was hoping he would do it on air and he would win the title, because me and Smooth have agreed that if Kevin Owens ever hits a package power driver in a match, he needs to win. No ifs, ands, or buts. And I think we were supposed to get that ladder bridge spot from KO, but Cody had other plans, and he delivers his own, which just folds KO. And Cody's fighting for his life, trying to climb this ladder. But KO is folded. This man isn't moving. And I love how the camera just stayed on Sami, looking at KO, then looking at Cody, then look at KO, then look at Cody. I'm not going to lie. In this moment, I think Sammy was a bad friend. I think when your friend, who I don't even want to say, oh, what about KO? KO's betrayed Sammy. He owes him nothing. When we just saw Sammy going to war against Roman Reigns, so I don't want to hear that. KO and Sammy have a long history, and the biggest favor that Sammy could have done was un unstuck KO. Hell, maybe throw some water on his face and tell him to go. Like, if you didn't want to touch Cody, then dude, get him out of there. KO was folded. That dude wasn't moving. But Sammy was just there in shock. Do something. Be a friend. But none of that happens, with the winner still being the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And now we're still waiting on that heel turn, because he kind of flexed on KO's dead body. Well, he wasn't dead, but he kind of flexed on KO's lifeless body. Like, dude, you won. Go to the back. Like, if you want, like, go pop some champagne if you want. But, like, standing over Sammy and KO is a wild flex, my friend. But that's the WWE Universal Championship. So because this is so short, I guess I'm just gonna have to hit you guys with the socials already. 217 is gonna be a quick one, I guess. So I want to thank everyone that'll be listening to this. I know I'm in, I guess, ratings war with Monday Night Raw. I'm not watching it, so what I say isn't changed. I don't know who the winner is gonna pick, but I do want to say thank you everyone that'll be listening to this. You guys know what you guys can do when it comes to Tar for Glory. You guys know to follow the socials. Speaking of the socials, that's an upgrade as well. So you guys can follow me at Enigma_B4_ on my Twitter, Smooth A1 on his Twitter. Young Smooth TFG on his Twitter, Smooth A1 on his Twitch, Enigma_B4_ on my Twitch. And since there's no TikTok, guys, there's a new space open. Add us on Xbox, guys. You guys can add me at Enigma V4, no space. You guys can add Smooth on Smooth A1 on YouTube. And remember, guys, to follow Tar for Glory just about everywhere, from YouTube to Spotify to Apple Podcasts. I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube podcast somewhere. But remember, guys, to follow Tar for Glory just about everywhere. Now for the main event. It is the Men's Royal Rumble match, and the winner being, and I do have to say it now, main event Jey Uso. Why? Why do I have to say it? Because he's main event in WrestleMania. And it's just him, Uso. Not a tag team, not a 3v3. No, it's just him. He's main event in WrestleMania. He's main event Jey Uso from right now to April. This Royal Rumble was fun, especially for the star power it had. The kid in me wanted John Cena to win, but let me just talk about all the cool stuff that happened from 1 to 30. We had so much lucha libre. Just, oh man, just kid me was feeling it. He was feeling that energy. He was feeling the mana, but there was no Rock there, so I'm not gonna do the whole arm slap thing. But we had lucha libre. We had also no Aleister Black. We had Chad Gable, so that good old American wrestling. We had Jacob Fatu being a goddamn menace. We had a Seth Rollins crash out. I think the crash out was probably the best part. I think my favorite part in the Rumble comes during the Seth Rollins stuff. My favorite part is when we already have Roman, Cena, and Punk out. And as the countdown's going down and Seth's music's hit, no taunting, no showboating, just takes off the gear and makes a beeline for Punk and just tackles him. That is the definition of on-site. And then, again, I guess we're going to have to keep it on Seth Rollins. Somewhat Roman Reigns as well. For a brief moment, we got a Shield reunion. As Roman and Seth were on the same page, and they work together to take out a couple people. But now we're back to Seth and only Seth. As Roman and Seth are trying to eliminate each other, they get eliminated by Punk, and then Punk gets eliminated by Logan Paul. And you would think, all right, these three guys are out, so they're just going to walk to the back. Roman and Punk look at each other with the realization of, fuck, my main event. And then Seth just crashes out, curb stomps Roman twice, leaving us down to Logan Paul, which you got eliminated. Then it was down to John Cena and Jey Uso, which I'm not going to lie, their battle was honestly amazing. Not a fan of just like the little push. Jay should have super kicked him, but I'm glad he won. And now it's just him, Us. So that was the Royal Rumble review. And I'm trying to watch Monday Night Raw. That's also why I'm speeding. So and I was also trying to watch Monday Night Raw, but I'm also not giving like a play-by-play on the Royal Rumble because I do want you guys to go out and watch it. It was honestly amazing. I know about the surprises. I think an underrated person was Braun Breaker. The obvious MVP was Jacob Fatu. But again, Jey Uso's main event WrestleMania. That I was in so much shock. I was watching with one of my friends at the bar, and it was so unreal for me. I think it took me like 3 minutes to comprehend. Jey Uso is main event in WrestleMania. But again, that's the Royal Rumble 2025 review. Congratulations, Jey Uso. You earned it. It's just you. Not at day one, but at WrestleMania, you are truly main event Jey Uso. Again, from now till January. After that, you're back to mid-card Jey for me. Unless you win, but that's review. No, that's prediction. That's WrestleMania predictions. But for now, you guys know to stay safe, have a great day and or night, and enjoy wrestling.